Oh, it's looking good. Coffee's flowing. It's time to get going.
Hey, welcome back to Questions Over Coffee. My name's Kevin Smith. It's good to see you again. Want a cup of coffee? Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you don't miss anything that's coming up on Questions Over Coffee. If you have a comment or a question, leave in the section below. We'll get to it just as fast as we can. Today's question is, what was Jesus writing on the ground in the incident in John chapter 8 when the Pharisees brought the woman that was caught in adultery to him? This has been a question that has just really intrigued a number of people, both young and old. I remember the first time I heard this account in John chapter 8 in Bible class, I was like, what? What was he doing? What did he write? And there's really no good answer. We don't know for sure, but we can just make some guesses just because, well, we're human and we're curious, right? We want to know. Some people have said that maybe Jesus was writing down the sins of the people because he does say, let him who is without sin cast the first stone. So they say, well, he must be writing those things down. And, well, that's a very good possibility. Some people have said that Jesus was actually not writing anything. He was just kind of doodling on the ground, kind of killing time to let people kind of sweat it out. What's he going to answer, kind of thing. And who knows? I mean, that is definitely an amusing thought. Is that what happened? I don't necessarily buy it, but I am amused at the possibility, I will say. There was an option that I stumbled on when I was preparing for a Sunday morning Bible class concerning John chapter 8. In this book, F.F. Bruce's The Gospel and Epistles of John, excellent book, by the way. He notes what T.W. Manson recorded for us, as far as some research goes, and what is another possibility that I at least had not heard anyone present before seeing it in F.F. Bruce's book. Here's what he says. Bruce notes that T.W. Manson in the Pericope de Adultera, published in ZNW 44, 1952 to 1953, suggests that Jesus was imitating the action of a Roman magistrate who wrote down his sentence and then read it aloud. This was on page 415 of F.F. Bruce's book. So it is possible that Jesus is writing it down like a magistrate would have written it down in that day and time. Is it necessarily the case? Not necessarily. We don't have enough information. What we do know is that Jesus wrote something down and then presented to them, let him who is without sin cast the first stone. And at that point, they just started dropping their stones from the oldest down to the youngest and leaving. And Jesus tells the woman, go and sin no more. He spares her and he shows her mercy. So we don't know what he was writing. It's not absolutely important, although it is very intriguing. So I have a question for you. What do we do when there's not enough evidence to actually know what someone is writing for us in the pages of Scripture, whether it is the Old Testament or the New Testament? how do we go about handling our curiosity in those situations? How do we do the research to even come up with possibilities? Leave me a comment in the section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you don't miss anything that's coming up on Questions Over Coffee. Thank you for our time together today. I look forward to the next time. Keep pressing forward.